Welcome everybody to the show. This is Andre J. Mcclendon, and for new people who are checking this video out, this is the weekly news wrap-up where I go over some of the stuff that happened in the previous week and it's happening next week. And for the traders and investors, this is also there to help you guys out to prepare. So instead of looking for news, just come to this channel. So let's jump right into it. What we're looking at right now is some banking, because for some of the biggest competitors you're going to be dealing with are the banks. The banks control a lot of the markets. They have one of the largest amounts of money, and they can inject it into many asset classes. So let's learn some more about banks before we continue on to crypto, because that's what we're going to be focused on, just crypto and banks. So let's look at it. So we're looking at some of these top banks in the United States, and what I want you guys to know is that some banks have fees. So you need to check your accounts. I would check my account if I had banking fees and see how much money is your money costing you, the use of your money. So if you guys are paying $12 fees, $10 fees a month, you guys are paying monthly fees for X, Y, and Z on your cash, there might be a better account for you that can save you guys money and time. Because if your bank is costing you $12 per month or $10 per month, just like, for example, a Bank of America account or a Wells Fargo account that has fees, you might want to see what those fees are to see how you can bypass those and not pay them so much. Or move to a different bank that has a higher savings account or checking account amount. You know, it may be minuscule of 1 or 2%, but it's 1,000 times better than the 0.01% you might be receiving at another bank. So definitely check out who you're banking with, see how you can save money. And this would be a quick way, because if you can save $25, $30 a month, every month, you're essentially getting a free lunch a free time at the restaurant, or they can buy some free shoes, because you're basically spending the same money, all your money, to do the same thing. But all right, guys, that's a quick wrap up on banks. Let's jump into crypto. So the first one I want to go over is my favorite one, is Litecoin. Litecoin has been making some massive move in the last 24 hours. So let's check it out. So, I've gone over the biggest points, but let's check out the monthly. All right, so for new subscribers, I've been talking about Litecoin for the last about 6 months, about entering off these 2 dojis and one spinning top right here. And now we're all the way over here in June. So what we need to look at is, right now, our monthly projection is what? Definitely up. And I think that Litecoin is going to keep pushing, because it's a momentum buy. Once it hit the news, once it's getting popular, everyone's buying into it. So now we're on the monthly. Let's hit the daily. So the daily, we are at a top right now. We have a bunch of wicks pumping into this area. But let's see. Let's zoom out a little bit, especially from this $22 area. What I liked was that on the hourly, these big movements. So on the hourly, look at this consolidation right here. And look at this, it's bouncing around at this location. So if you guys have a picture of, or an image of the, what's it called? The different types of patterns. Obviously, this is a very common pattern. Basically, it's been bouncing, tightening up its positions. Big money players were buying here, buying here, buying here. And their largest buy, and it shot off. Definitely huge move. It went up almost $18 from this location. So $18 straight up. And now it's consolidating, maybe doing some more relaxing down to the support areas to take off a little bit longer. But definitely seems like they're going to be doing the exact same pattern of movements. I mean, look at this right here. It copied almost the exact same thing. It tested this level multiple times to see if people are selling off. Obviously, they sold off as much as possible. I mean, even the wicks, if you try to do a diagonal right here, like a diagonal support, you definitely can tell it's a lot of buying, and it reflects definitely on this horizontal line. Like, look at this. It definitely was respecting this location right here. Boom. Oh, it's a little bit too long. So here. So as you can tell, like, the massive buying was done within this range, shot straight up. Obviously, once it hit this key area of the 119.45-ish area, just like over here, it backed off pretty darn hard. So that's a level it needs to fight to break through. So if it was going to break through dramatically, it would need to build some, I would say, it would need to build some support up here, the 122s, or build at the 119 higher level to take off again. But you can tell that it's basically the same game. Build up support, ramp off. So it's consolidation, rapid movement, consolidation, rapid movement. And Litecoin, would like about it, it trades 24 hours a day, so you can trade it anytime and take the same moves. Instead of if you're busy during your week, you can take advantage of these trades. So especially if we could put this into zones, we put blue boxes around here. Every time it consolidates, so far, I'm not saying you guys should buy or not anything, but it's pretty interesting. Like if you look at this consolidation zone right here, and like start zoning it out, even if you put it to the minimum and maximum, buying in any type of consolidation area, which it is fighting itself off, but it's like you buy it off here, you can even buy here in this consolidation, buy in this consolidation, and not buy within the rapid movements, consolidated area. You can take some pretty good gains. Like even if you bought here, right here, from the 88 level to the 92 level, went down, you still would be sitting pretty good. You bought in this consolidation, you'd be sitting good. You bought in this consolidation, you're back at break even. Because the cool thing about buying, even if you're buying in the wrong time, on an uptrend like this, it wouldn't really matter because you'd be still taking gains later on. But if you're on a margin account, that can, knock you out of your account pretty easily. If you're not on margin, you don't have to worry about that stuff because you're just like, okay, cool. If the market retraces 5 or 10%, I'm still in the trade. I'm not locked out. So it actually is a really good thing. Like if you buy within the consolidation, look, buy within the consolidation. Yeah, you're losing some. You're gonna be taking some L's. But look, take off. If the trend is up, look the way it is, it's definitely an uptrend. Even if you're wrong on the buy location, like you're not a sniper, you got more of a shotgun, and you still hit that general area, you're still right. Look at this. If you bought over here, you're wrong a little bit, right. Buy on the consolidation. So a strategy that I like to use, if I'm not a sniper, I'm going to be more of a shotgun and still be correct. If I buy into consolidation areas, I'm still winning. Like right here, I don't know, it's consolidating, but I would like more support location, more of like an area where it flattens out, builds up more of a buying area. Like for example, if it does the same thing over here. So a good thing that I like to use is some arrows. Where's some arrows at? Once again, if you guys don't know the website I'm using investing.com. So I use that for all the other videos. It's extremely helpful, especially for charting. Where's my arrows at? Oh man, I forgot where I put them. All right, let's do this one here. So just say if the market does retrace down, and it keeps on going down. Just say right here, back at this lower support level here, builds up at the 108 area to take off again. That'd be another consolidation area. So I mean, it might be a good strategy if you to buy within these areas. So if it heads down this way, builds up to take right back off. But this is my perspective. I'm not telling you what to do. So let's hang out to our next one. Bitcoin, the monster, right? From 3,000 all the way up to the doubling. I mean, I'll say I like Litecoin because in percentage it moves better. So it takes a lot for Bitcoin to double. Doubling in Litecoin is a whole lot easier. It's in my opinion. I mean, unless Bitcoin goes up to the super extremes again. But I mean, look at this pullback. I mean, I don't know how much of the pullback Bitcoin might take. If you look at the history, maybe a short history, Bitcoin can take massive retracements back and then pull back. So I mean, it's not in its history. It's within its history to show that Bitcoin could take it down all the way down to 6,000, and then right back up. So there is a risk due to a high volatility, and there's a lot of gain to it. So just take it in and plan your strategy. I mean, I like to plan out Litecoin more because it respects a lot of levels that I like. Bitcoin, it does too, but we can go through a little bit more. I mean, look at the support level right here. It respects these wicks right here. This is its support it's creating right now. Also mirrors this over here. Especially this line. Look at this right here. Look at this wick. Massive buying. I mean, some shorting power to short that down. But definitely, it's on the uptrend right now. We can see what kind of patterns it makes, but that's about it for crypto. So our next thing is the news for next week. So for people who are trading Forex or trading in general, Monday and Sunday night, I would steer clear of because there's so many bank holidays. We have Australian on a bank holiday. Actually, what kind of holiday are we talking about? Banks holidays are for Queen's birthday. So on Australia, you get the Queen's birthday. So watch it for the Aussie. Yen got some minor stuff happening. You got the bank lending rates. You got yen a little bit. So yen may have some activity on Monday. So the euro, yeah. What's called the Swiss franc. So the Swiss franc is closed on White Monday. The French are closed. The German banks are closed. But the pound got some major stuff happening. So watch out for that. The pound has some massive stuff on Tuesday. Average earnings. Now Wednesday for the dollar, you got CPI, Australia. Oh, no, that's a big one. Australia has unemployment change and unemployment rates. So for people, so if we're trading on Wednesday, definitely got to check the stuff out. Make sure it's not going to be messing up the trading. And we got some stuff for Swiss franc on Thursday, and our last end up is Friday. So not too much big news happening throughout the year. I said the biggest news that's going to be shaking the markets is not going to be shaking the markets at all. It's going to be just the holidays. So like I said, if the banks are taking a holiday, you should take a holiday and trade other markets. Like for me, I trade all markets, Forex, stocks, futures from time to time, and cryptocurrency now, much more on litecoin. But you gotta figure out which market is for you and which ones to take advantage of. So just a recap, guys. Make sure you know what bank you're using, how to save money with banking. I tell you, man, if you're spending $30 a month or $20 a month and you're wasting it on fees, you might want to change your bank. I know people get credit cards opening on it, but close those other accounts. Maybe you can save on the credit card fees and all that, and save some money and open up other accounts. So you may be losing in the interest game with the credit card, but you'll be winning on the monthly fees, saving that money, so your overall bill is less. So, but that's it, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Get this out to your friends and family, and drop a comment below. Start the conversation, and have a wonderful day.